Hey Cancer, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. Ruth here with your brand new intuitive reading for the month of June. We will start with this energy here, which will tell us exactly what you're going to be feeling or facing how you're going to be feeling basically as you enter the month of June, and it is this Page of Cups. Now, my intention in life really is to acknowledge what I'm experiencing, accept my reality, and tell the truth. So my intention in this reading is that hopefully it helps you to do the same in the month of in the month of June. Okay, my darlings, you're starting with the Page of Cups. So I always talk about this card as being emotional vulnerability, putting ourselves out there, talking about what we feel, acknowledging how we feel, acting on what we're feeling emotionally, not knowing what the outcome will be, and yet still doing it. And that's why it's vulnerable. That's why we feel vulnerable with this energy. But I love it. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups there, and what's driving this energy of the Page of Cups is the Three of Cups. Wow, this has just popped out actually before, along with another Cups card. I won't tell you which might come up again. So I'm feeling there's a huge something to definitely to celebrate. So this could be, some people have just found out that they're pregnant, or that someone that they love is pregnant, or whatever. Pregnancy may be definitely potentially, just because that's exactly what we see here. But there's an energy of you feeling really good, Cancer, to be honest, really, really good. This is a recent past. Wow. So yeah, Ace of Cups. So you're feeling great, and it's a new emotional beginning. So some of you, it could be that you're newlyweds, or that you're new parents, or that you've fallen in love recently or in the past. And yeah, it's like we're going with the emotions. I love it. This is moving forward. This in the future, we've got the Judgment energy. Okay, so this is revelations, things being seen, expressed, being known, unavoidable truths. Okay, and the unavoidable truth might just be that I love you and that you love me and that it all is good. You know what I mean? It could be anything, like, I don't know, but we'll clarify this energy. These three cards here are the outcomes for the month of June. I'm just gonna, I clarify as and when. This is for the Three of Cups, this one. Should be there. There was a bit of a block there with that card, and actually, not a block. There's a bit of a pause, a wait. So some of you, if you are, this is a little message for some of you who are just new parents, or IVF. Some of you, I do get a lot of those type of energies, me. It's one of those things that my family, it's in the line, intuitively, it's in the line, working with mums, pregnant women, and women trying to get pregnant. So I do pick up on those energies here. So there could have been IVF, surrogacy, if this is not for everyone, obviously, IVF, surrogacy, that type of thing, or maybe even adoption for some of you, and that process is successful and is coming to fruition, or has just come to fruition, or whatever. That's what's happening, or that's what's been happening recently, very recently, as you enter the month of June. Okay, so yeah, this is card on the base of the reading. So the base is the Eight of Cups. So this is, right, get over it, babe. It's over. The pain's over. The emotional stress is over. The emotional turmoil's over. Thinking that it's never going to work out, thinking that I'm never going to get pregnant, or I'm never going to meet anyone, or whatever. Think that emotional cycle. This card tells us that is over. When we see this, the Eight of Cups tells us that it's the ending of that way of feeling. So if you were disappointed, this whole month is going to be beautiful. It looks like for you, Cancer, because the heartache that you felt because you couldn't conceive, or because you couldn't meet somebody, or because you couldn't adopt, or couldn't find the heartache that you felt about that is over this month. Exciting times. Okay, my darlings. So, card at the base of the card at the base. That's the card at the base of the reading. This is how you feel as you. Sorry, can I put some hand cream on? How you feel as you enter the month of as you enter the month of what's called June, and that's the Page of Cups. So I've explained and expressed that this is about our emotional kind of vulnerability. So we're on a new path, new journey potentially, but we're expressive and expressing ourselves. We're responding to our emotions, taking on that responsibility, not sure what's going to happen, not sure how to feel, not sure what to do, but doing it anyway. Okay. And it can also obviously relate directly to a child, children, etc. We've got the Hermit energy here as well. So if you look, there's a star in his little lamp. It's an actual star, can you see, in his little lamp? And you know, so that's destiny, that's destined, that's what's within. That's almost like the Pentacles, I always say, is what's inside us, like what's our DNA, what's promised to us in a sense. And it's kind of like, in this it's similar, but it's like in the higher sense. It's like what's within you in its higher sense, like your higher self, your highest ideals, the highest vibration of you. Like the Hermit finds that, like, and that's what you found, and maybe it's because you've become a parent, or because you're becoming a mother, or because you're becoming, you know, because you've joined in union with somebody, or you've just had a child or whatever. It's like there's this like real opening up to like what your highest self is, and what your higher self wants and desires, and what your higher self needs. And it may be because some of you are parents, new parents, etc., have just been married. I'm going to do a preview. It's very interesting, some interesting energies this month. Okay, recent past, we've got this Ace of Cups. Is a new emotional beginning. So this is very recent, obviously, for some of you. You know how recent it is. And we've got this clarified by the Eight of Swords. So again, you know, what I said to you here, you know, this is you thinking it's never going to work out, nothing's ever going to work, you know, I'm always going to feel bad, I'm always going to feel awful. This is you thinking that stuff. That's just the difference. You know, this is you know, right, okay, nothing good ever happens for me. You know, I'm a terrible person, you know, I'm always going to get hurt. I'm useless, I'm worthless, like nothing. That's this. It doesn't I'm not telling you what you're thinking. I'm telling you that they're examples of types of Eight of Sword energy thoughts that you have, like thought processes, etc. A circuit that you cannot kind of get out of. It's just like everything is perceived this way, and then you have your experiences. So nothing good's ever going to happen for me, but then you live your life and you have experiences and they are good, but in your mind you perceive everything through the veil of nothing's ever going to last. It's like there's been a new emotional beginning, or there's been awareness of this, like of this way of thinking. So maybe you recognize that you're a pessimist, for example, and not only that you recognize you're a pessimist, or in the recent past, but you've recognized the impact that thinking that way has on your emotions and has on your physical body. So for those of you that are, look at the areas that are restricted, your heart space, your sacral, all these chakras, basically your bottom, your heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, all blocked, because you know that inspiration all blocked, and your sight blocked, because you are blocking it by inputting your own this way of thinking. And there's been an emotional awakening of that, a realization of that. It might have been hard to kind of face that, but you felt it, and all this energy is kind of being produced really by this energy of the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. That was the other card that came out when I was shuffling. So when I was shuffling before I turned the reading on, the video on, that came out. So it's really nice to see them all here. We've got the Ten of Cups. Yes, Queen. Yes. So it is a real celebration. It's really a lot to celebrate, babes. A lot. And you know, and it really has been, it might have been a long time coming. So I think for some of you, I've said it, I've mentioned it a few times now, the pregnancy and you know, becoming a mother for the first time, or becoming a father for the first time, or you know, there might have been issues with the sperm count or whatever, you know your life. But this is really something to celebrate. So your celebration is bringing about this vulnerability. So whatever's come into your life, this is your highest destiny or your highest ideal or your highest desire, seems to be entering your life, and seems to be, you one, you know what it is, and two, you seem to sort of be directly engaging with what it is, or doing things, behaving in a way, because it's divine masculine, so it's about our actions, it's what is manifest. So we're doing things, that means we're saying, we're acting, and we're thinking in a way that understands our highest ideals, our highest desires, our highest needs, our highest wants. We next have this energy of the Judgment card, which is interesting because this is about everything being exposed, everything being revealed, everything being known, everything being felt, everything being said. It's a situation or circumstance that can bring about this type of judgment. So it could be a conversation that you have. It just could, or it could just be a feeling. I mean, the energy of this is very transformative. You know, what you're blatantly, whatever it is you're actually facing, or externally, internally, there's a huge, you know, there is new feelings, new experiences of emotions. You're experiencing emotions differently. You're experiencing yourself differently. You're experiencing your what you're encountering differently. And it's almost like exposure. It's almost like, yes, you feel exposed. There's a sense of exposure. There's a sense of everything being exposed. It's like looking under the bonnet of the car almost, you know. It's like, yes, I mean, son, I mean, I feel, that's what I feel. I feel like there is this sense of like everything like being out and seen and out and proud. So some of you may be, for example, opening up about your sexuality. Some of you may be coming out in that way. I feel like, and some of you, Cancer, might be in a same-sex couple, so you might be two guys or two women, and you want to have a child, and that's been the struggle, and now you've obviously able to found a surrogate, or found someone who's, you know, adopt, you know, been approved for adoption, and it's like everything's out, everything's new, and actually, as difficult and as challenging as the journey has been to become pregnant, or to become married, or to become a father or a mother, like as difficult as those journeys been, or how difficult it was for you to find love, it really, it's like it taught you so much. Like it's taught you something, it's given you something, you know, it's given you something solid that you are going to, that's going to change your life and your child's life and your family's life forever. As in, like, you're never going to be there again, you're never going to be there again, you're never going to be there again. You know, you've really kind of you know, kind of, something's gone for forever, if in a way. It's like those old ways of feeling and thinking, it's like they've gone forever. You won't perceive yourself in that way again. You won't perceive your life in these old ways again from now on, which is beautiful. Okay, so we've got the outcomes. We've got the Five of Swords, the Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is with the Five of, I'm going to clarify, I want to clarify it straight away. I can feel straight away it's like it needs clarifying. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I feel like it was a hang on, what fell out there? Right, I feel like it was a card on the top, but hang on, just shuffle them, because whatever wants to come out is going to come out, isn't it? I feel like with the five, there's a couple want to come out here. There's this separate message actually now, just separate message. I'm definitely connecting with the new parents for sure. 100%. As I said, that is my pentacle. That's my birthright. That's what my nana, auntie, etc. do. So like in the line. So we work with pregnant women. Now I feel like there's an energy with this Five of Swords of, I don't usually say this, but I'm going to say it this time. Self-sabotage. But I really feel like it's about being reflective, reflecting on your healing, reflecting on what you have been healing on. I feel like that's more what it is. I feel like maybe there's a disbelief that, oh my god, am I really over that? Like, am I really over my mum and dad's divorce now? Like, am I really over my divorce? Am I really over it? Like, am I really like over my old ways of living? Like, oh my god, it's like, it's almost like you it's funny because there's disbelief. I feel like this is you being caught. Do you know what I love about this? I feel like it's you being cautious. I feel like it's you being overly cautious with yourself. And the fact is, yes, you are over it. I just had this, I'm going to have to say it because it's just come through. Addiction. So some of you, maybe in the past, maybe this is just one person, had an addiction, and now you are in a new phase of life, right? So or some of you were in prison. I have just got that as well. I've never said that before. You know, you were in prison, and now, you know, it's a few years later, you've got your business, you've got your job, you've got your child, you've got your family, you've got your husband, you've got your wife, whatever. Your life's moved on, but it's like you're suspicious of this new life. Like, can I do this? Like, am I going to still be able to stay off the drink, or am I going to be able to stay out of trouble, or, you know, can I trust myself? You know, the answer is yes. But I actually feel really like, oh, when I see this thing, oh, bless you, because it's like you're being really good. Like, you're kind of like, you're like really paying attention to, like, to your thoughts. You're really paying attention to what you're giving your body, to how you're talking to yourself. You're kind of keeping an eye on yourself, and it's such it's such a kind of a loving, it's such a compassionate thing that you're doing for yourself. It's so nice. You're like going, oh my god, like, okay, like, just let me just, right, I'm a new mum now, and like, am I stressed enough? Like, am I talking enough? Am I being honest? Yes, I'm being honest with my partner. I'm staying away from the drink. I'm being, it's that type of energy. It's so, honestly, it's so warming, Cancer. It's such a lovely energy. Let's look at these clarifying cards. So look, I mean, we've got these, look, oh bless, look at this, isn't that nice? These are to clarify the Five of Swords. So the answer, everything that I just said to you, it's like, yes, you are. So you were going, am I doing it right? Like, am I really confident? Like, am I really over this? Am I up? Yeah. You're no longer gonna go, you're not going back to prison, or you're not gonna start drinking, or whatever it was again. You're not doing that again. You're not gonna start your cheating or partying ways. That's out the window. I go, can I do that? Am I being open with my partner? Like, yes, you're being open with your partner. You're working well with your partner. You're being honest. You're doing good. Like, oh my god, like, am I working? Am I doing the right thing? Like, am I working hard? Yes, you are. Tick, tick, tick. So I really feel like it's that. That's what I felt. It's funny, isn't it? How you can feel that from the Five of Swords, but that's what I'm feeling. So it's a really comforting energy. You're being very good. You're working very well, and with your new life, and it's all good. Like, it's beautiful, it's lovely, and all these questions that you question, am I doing the right thing? Am I being open enough? Am I being honest? Am I being open? Am I telling people if I am stressed too much? Yes, you are. And all this month, these type of thoughts, these type of thought processes, this is all the stuff that you're releasing. This is all the stuff that you're recognizing and releasing, recognizing and releasing, recognizing and releasing. So you can just enjoy this new, your family, or the new marriage, or the new children, or whatever it is that you're celebrating with in your life. And this is all simply, this is the old new and the new you kind of melding and molding. So this is you realizing that you are healing. This is, as well as healing, this is you realizing that you are in the process of healing. Like I've just been saying, you know, instead of, you know, yes, you are healing, but it's also you realizing that you are healing. Yeah, this is what the Temperance energy is showing us. You're realizing that you are healing. You're realizing that you are moving on, and have moved on, and that you're not going to be going back repeating the same mistakes. You're not going to be doing the old things. Your life really is changing and transforming, because you really have changed and transformed out of ways of thinking, and that's why your life is changing, which is so beautiful. Such a tender, lovely reading. It really is. Honestly, I wish you could feel what I'm feeling. In fact, you do feel what I feel, because it's your life. Oh my god, you're so lucky. It's gorgeous. Queen of Cups. Emotions, obviously, emotional world, emotional body, emotional experiences. But it's a queen, so it's understanding. It's what's within. It's understanding your emotions, understanding yourself emotionally, because you're focusing on them, because you're aware of them, because there's light shone on your emotions, because you've shone that light on your emotions, and because this experience, this new child, or this marriage, or this new love, whatever, is shining a light, is keeping you in check. So you might be someone who's single for a long time, you've never trusted anyone, you've been in prison or whatever, and you did meet someone, and you can believe this connection, and you know this is a great person for you, and you can do this, and you are actually ready to do this. You are actually ready to be in this type of relationship, or yes, you are ready to start a family if that's what you want. You're not going to fall back into the old ways or do that, because you are changing. Your life has changed, your perspective has changed, your feelings have changed, your understanding has changed, and therefore your experiences and life experiences are changing. Okay, so again, you're really paying attention to yourself, which I love. This is just you paying attention to your emotions, paying attention in your mind. So you're going, how do I feel today? Okay, I feel okay. Yeah. I felt a little bit Yeah, I feel a little bit scared last night, but I'm all right today. Do I have to say anything? Oh no, it's okay. Okay, it's that you're paying attention to your emotions. It's so lovely. You really are holding your own hand, as well as being open and honest with your partner and your family or the people around you that love you. You're doing that for yourself as well. You've become self-sufficient, Cancer, and it's really beautiful. You really are releasing a huge amount of things that have been traumatic to you, things that have, and obviously that's not, you're not doing that this month, you've done that, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like the big stuff you've got out the way. This is the things that are seemingly small, but that actually, you were stuck in a way of thinking, a way of feeling, and now that's what's clearing out. And you're just kind of tentative about that and keeping an eye on yourself, keeping a check on your emotions. You're keeping a check on yourself emotionally and mentally, but you're doing brilliant. What a beautiful time for you, Cancer. Enjoy this new time in your life, this new relationship or this new love or this new child or this new situation that you're in. Enjoy it, and pay attention to, as I said, acknowledge what you're experiencing, accept your reality, and tell the truth to yourself, because it couldn't be any better. I really hope you enjoy this month, Cancer. I'll see you all at the end of June for your brand new reading. Take care, my darlings. Bye.